let's get our feets a wiggling and our bodies a jiggling. Let me go ahead and update our category and stuff. Volty, paging Volty. Did you have your movement questions? We can hit that before we begin the community workout. Today is core day. So we have a nice little core workout planned. I say that and then I'm like, I have to remember, what was I thinking? I have this thing where it's like I can always remember two of the three things, and then like I'm blanking on what the third one was. Okay, I got it. It came back to me. Volty, paging Volt. Maybe it's a long question that Volt is typing out. In the meantime, I'll give the little preface for our community workout section here. Each stream, we have a brief little period of time that we spend moving together. This is just an opportunity to get our blood pumping, get our bodies moving, hopefully work on primarily our mobility is what we're looking for. So stretching out our body, returning some flexibility to it, and then at the same time, doing some calisthenic exercises, see if we can strengthen a couple of our muscles along the way as well. What's this frog up to?
Just know you're gonna bite me.
Beautiful. All right. So for anybody who has not done a community workout with us, it will occur in 3 parts. We have a breathing section. I encourage us at this time to slow down our breath and begin paying attention to all of the signals coming from the different parts of our body. Then we'll move into stretching, where we have 2 or 3 stretches that we do that are sort of pinpointed at the things that we will be working for that day. And then we have 3 calisthenic exercises that we do 3 rounds of. 2 of those will be repetition based, 1 of them will be a hold. So that's the kind of regiment that we'll be going through. All in all, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes once we get started. The actual moving portion of that is probably closer to like 9 or 10. So that's what to plan for if you're joining us for the first time. We will read what Lumpy has going on here real quick, and then I'll also get chat pulled up on my phone. I'll try to keep track of y'all over there if there are questions that come up along the way. I'm always happy to answer when I see them. But I am a little bit less attentive during the workout, particularly during our reps. Between the 3 rounds of exercise, we do take a 30-second break. So that is probably mostly when I'll check in with chat. So let's see here. Lumpy says, I must stretch my broken husk too. The body is a losing battle that we must fight regardless. That's a very good point. From the day that we're born, we begin to deteriorate. I think it was high school biology. We learned that like it's literally from the moment you're born, the lenses of your eyes begin to fog. And you know, because it's like a lot of other stuff you're sort of growing into, and like through childhood, you know, the body is sort of like building itself up. But it's, yeah, that just like stuck with me, that it's like from the moment we're born, something on us begins to like go defective, right? And then really it's like past 20, then all the systems begin to slowly and then more rapidly. So this is a good way to fend some of that off. I think without further ado, let's go over there. The scene is a little bit chaotic right now. We'll have to fix that. I think it's also the lens cap is still on, so yeah, just a moment. I'll get that. Look at what y'all did. Look at what y'all did over here. Despite my many ailments, I'm doing way better than ever before. Oh, that's good. That is good to hear, Lumpy. All right. Are we in the right category? We're in the right category. That's where we want to be. Do let me know if you can't hear me. I think we have this scene relatively worked out, where if I talk really loud, y'all can hear me pretty well. Sounds great. Perfect. Okay, so today we are working on our core. I'll take us through the breathing exercise and then the stretch, and then I will demonstrate each of the moves that we'll be doing today that will target that. I do like to sort of like point out a little bit of what we are working towards. So today we're gonna focus, or we're gonna have at least one exercise that's really dedicated to our obliques, and then others that are gonna be really aimed at helping us hold core positions. So this is one of my favorite moves, is the half moon, particularly the floating variety. And so our obliques are really important for this. So this is one of those things that with today's exercise, we're kind of beginning to build towards that position. That's one of my favorite kind of things to do in sort of like dancing also, is kind of things posed around here, right? And then you can sort of like swing up and around. We're a little rusty because we have been recovering from that hip injury. Let's see. Oh, I turned off chat. This is my chat window here. Lord, that one is out of my reach. Lumpy, that one is out of most people's reach. That takes a lot of time to build up the muscle to be able to do that, as well as the kind of control and balance that's required for it as well. So with all of that, let's get going with our breathing exercise. I'll reiterate again, here is a great opportunity for us to sort of disconnect our minds from all of the busy sort of chatter of everything that's going on, get out of our brains and get into our bodies. So as we're going through the breathing exercise, I do encourage that as you're listening to my voice, kind of pacing the breath out, slowing us down, that you just sort of check in with the different parts of your body. See how your head is feeling, see how your shoulders and arms are feeling, and just keep on moving down sort of segment by segment. Checking in, asking, how does this feel today? Better, worse than yesterday? Is there an acute problem that you want to be aware of as you begin moving into stretches or the exercise itself? It's just a great time to do that. So we'll go ahead and do our kind of standard box breathing that I like to start us off with. This will be 3-count breath in, a 3-count hold of that breath in, then a 3-count breath out, and a 3-count of holding that breath out. This will be the kind of pacing that we try to take into the rest of our exercise with our breathing. We probably won't be holding it in and out as much, but trying to give ourselves kind of really long, slow breaths in through the nose and out through the nose as well. So with that, we'll get started. We can breathe out to start and then begin our breathe in for 1, 2, 3. Hold for 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 1, 2, 3. Hold out. 1, 2, 3. We'll do this 2 more times. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 1, 2, 3. Hold out. 1, 2, 3. One more round. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold in. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Hold out. 1, 2, 3. All right, that is our breathing exercise. And again, we'll be looking to hold that kind of pace to our breath as we work through our exercises. Particularly in our holds, slowing down our breath can be a great source of strength, just reminding the body that it's a-okay. All that it needs to actually be doing is breathing in and out, and it can sort of work through the rest of the stuff that we have going on. So with this, we'll move into our stretching before our exercises. I always have us start out with these little windmills. We're just swishing our arms back and forth, very gentle, just waking up our spine here, waking up some of our arm muscles, and getting a nice, easy kind of stretch. We'll do 3 or 4 more of these back and forth. Maybe we're feeling a little bit of waking up in our pelvis as well. All right. So next up, we are going to be doing a stretch that is targeting our obliques, our side muscles. So for this, we're going to do a big breath in. You can interlace your palms or just sort of hold them up above you. Hold your arms up above you like this. Come up onto our tiptoes. Breathing in deep. And now we're going to exhale. And we're going to bend to our right. We'll hold here for a deep breath in. Feel our lungs expand against our sides. Feeling those muscles stretch out, and exhale. Breathe in, come back to center. And then exhale to the other side. I'm up on my tiptoes. You can do that if you want a little balance challenge. Also changes a bit the way that we're stretching. Remember, we're doing a big, deep inhale here. That's inflating our sides, stretching those muscles out. Exhaling. And then inhale back up to center. Let's do one more round. Exhale over to the side. Inhale. Feel the chest expand, feel the side expand. And exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale back to center. Arms down. That is going to be our stretching for the day. So I'm going to check in with chat. I saw a chat roll through here. And then I'm going to demonstrate our 3 exercises for the day. Oh, it's just me. Okay, no, Lumpy said, the cozy music clashes with all the alert sounds in my innards. I'm sorry, that's a little bit the nature of this stream. um, okay. So we're gonna go. Oh, we got double dipped. Thanks for the movement. I took an art break to move. Oh, very wonderful. Okay, so today we're gonna be primarily on our back. If you want to grab sort of like a towel if you're working on a hard floor, or a blanket, that might be nice to have under your butt for this one. So yeah, we're gonna be on our back the entire time here. So our exercise that's gonna target our obliques is gonna be a side crunch. So let's see, where are our arms? Our arms can be sort of crisscrossed over ourselves. Our legs can be bent. And then we're just gonna be, with each count, trying to bring our torso as far off the ground as we can, up to the side. We're gonna feel a lot of engagement of our abdominal muscles on the side here. So we'll do 10 of each side of that. Then we're gonna do legs from bent out to flat and back up to bent. This is gonna work our center and our lower core, just bringing those up and down. And then we're gonna come up into a position here where our legs are bent. We wanna try to bring our calves sort of equal with the ground. Our torso is up, and we're making this kind of V shape with our legs. So this is a high boat, and we can extend our arms out here. This is gonna be our hold that we're looking to hold for 30 seconds. Some things that we can do to modify here, if we're really running out of strength to hold this, we can hold our legs with our arms. We're still gonna get some engagement here. Or alternately, we can come down to a sort of lower position, just trying to keep our legs and our back off the ground. And of course, do feel free to rest. These holds, I know, are very long. The 30 seconds is really looking to stretch our capacity. So if we're not making it to 30 seconds, there's nothing to feel bad about there. That's something that we work up to over time. So with that, let me grab my timer so I know what 30 seconds actually looks like. Okay. So we'll be doing, again, of the hold, 30 seconds. For each exercise, we're doing 10 repetitions. And then we'll go over these three movements 3 times. Okay. So we get down on the ground, get onto our sides, arms crisscrossed, and we'll start 10 on this side. 1, up, 2, slow and controlled, 3, 4, 5, it might not feel like a lot of movement, 6, 7, but we are engaging a lot of muscles with the effort. 7, 8, 9, 10. I did a bonus one. 11. All right. Other side, roll over. And same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's do our hold next. So coming up onto our butts, we bring our legs up in front of us. Again, take breaks as needed. And then we bring our arms out in front of us as well. Doing our best here to keep our shins as parallel with the floor as we can. We are halfway through the hold. Returning now to our breath, if we need to find a source of strength, for our last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we come down, lay our back flat on the ground. We can bring our feet up to level, and we're going to do 10 repetitions. Down to the ground, back up. Slow and controlled the whole way we go. That's 2. Down and up. That's 3. Down and up. That's 4. Down and up. That's 5. 5 more to go. And we have a little break. That's 6. Down and up. That's 7. Down and up. That's 8. Down and up. That's 9. Last one. Down and up. That's 10. Very good. Now we have a 30-second break. Allow our bodies to recalibrate a little bit. This is a great time to slow that breath down. Maybe if we've moved to nose and mouth breathing, maybe we try to go back to just the nose. See if we can constrain ourselves to only breathing in and out through the nose, if that's available to us. Okay, we've got about 10 more seconds of break. So maybe now we're getting down into our position on our sides, getting ready to do this all again. Okay. Arms crossed on the chest, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, as slow and deliberately as we can, 10. All right, let me roll over this way this time. A little closer to the microphone. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Those are a little bit difficult to kind of get the body to actually move around, huh? All right, we're going into our hold. 30 seconds. We take breaks as we need to. Legs up, arms up. 30 seconds. Doing our best to keep our shins as parallel with the floor as we can. See if we can keep our backs relatively straight as well. We're halfway through. Moving into our last 10 seconds here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Coming down onto our back. Last exercise before our break. Bring our shins up parallel with the ground. Slowly extend down. That's 1. Up and down. And up, that's 2. Down. And up, that's 3. Down. And up, that's 4. Down. Up, that's 5. I notice myself becoming a little bit less deliberate with my movement. 6. So a good time to remind ourselves. Slow and steady. 7. 3 more. down, and up, that's 8, down, up, that's 9, down, and up, that's 10. We're on break. 30 seconds. Get control of our breath again. The floor stuff is great. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy it, Double Dipped. All right, we've got about 20 seconds left. Slowing that breath down, reminding our bodies it's okay. Even if our heart is pumping a little hard, they're, for the most part, good at that. All right. We'll get back into position. This is our last round of exercise. Just got to make it through each of these. Arms crisscrossed over the chest. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See how much we can maintain our control even in the downswing. That's 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're done with that side. Move on over to our other side. Arms crisscrossed, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just 5 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, moving into our last hold. We get on our butts, bring our legs up, arms extended out, and 30 seconds. Returning to that slow, deep breath. See if we can cover these 30 seconds in just 5 breaths. Take breaks if we need to. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Get ourselves positioned on our backs. Legs up, shins parallel to the floor. And slowly down. Slowly up, that's 1. Down. And up, that's 2. Down. And up, that's 3. Down. And up, that's 4. Down. And up, that's 5. Just 5 more. Down. Up, that's 6. Down. And up, that's 7. 3 more. Let's do these nice and slow. Down, slowly, 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 slowly. Feet hit the floor. Up, slowly, 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 slowly. That's 8. 2 more like that. Down, slow, 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 slow. Feet on the ground. And up, slow, 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 slow. That's 9. Just 1 more to go. Down, slowly, slowly, slowly. Maybe we see if we can hold our legs straight without touching the floor. Give ourselves one last little challenge here. And up. Slowly, 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 slowly. Whew, that's number 10. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me in some community movement. I hope you enjoyed. I hope your body enjoys. Let's go on back over to the other camera. Hello again. Hello, hello, hello again. All right. Very important to hydrate after all of that exercise. Make sure we're replenishing our body's materials that it uses to heal us up and clean us out. All right. Slowly bringing our breath back into alignment. Absolutely double dipped. A great idea, actually, to spend 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, however long we want to, on the floor, allowing our body to rest there in that position. That's all good stuff. One of the ways that yoga practices normally end is with laying in Shavasana. And so that is just laying on the ground with your feet kind of spread out from each other, arms sort of straight out in a little bit of a T pose. And you just lay there and you let your muscles sort of relax into the floor. It's a great way of allowing all the tension that has been built up over the course of a practice to just sort of dissolve away. Let the earth kind of carry you, hug you, hold you where you're at. So, on that note, we are going to be heading over into the community games section of the stream. Is there any other thoughts that I had before?
Hello! Mario!
Thank you for the follow. Gauss, I think is how you pronounce it. It's very nice to have you here. I'm glad you joined us. Double dipped. I keep calling you double ditched. I'm just like smashing the last 3 words into one word. Double dipped. My cat's all wondering what I was doing while, yeah. My dogs, particularly in like a long yoga session, they just look at me like perplexed, you know, because it's going on for 20, 30 minutes, 40, 50, and they're just sort of staring at me like, what is human doing? Okay. So, we'll head over to the golf, or the community games screen shortly. We are going to be moving into some golf with your friends. Okay, we got our little thing updated here. Let's pop onto this screen. The game